Good day, everyone. The next chapter is about the 5 ways to becoming a diversity champion. Learning outcomes at the end of this chapter, you should be able to adapt and be flexible in dealing with diversities in workplace. So first one is this start with a global mindset. So the world has been smaller in past couple of decades because of advances in technology, like advances in transportation, communication, and information technology. These have made it easier and faster to travel and connect globally. Example, yung air travel has become more accessible and affordable with budget airlines like yung Ryanair, AirAsia, 'di ba? Cebu Pack, allowing international travels for less. Online booking din, yung platforms such as yung Airbnb, Booking.com, and Expedia let tourists book flights, accommodation, and tours instantly from their phones. Google Maps and translation app break down language barriers and help travelers navigate unfamiliar places with ease. Then, virtual tours and augmented reality let people preview destination or exploration remotely, influencing travel decisions. So, as tourism professionals, having a global mindset is a must. A global mindset means ito yung you understand, respect cultural differences, being open to diverse perspective, and adapting international needs. Like for example, yung hotel manager in Paris might hire multilingual to cater guests from Asia, the US, and in the Middle East. A tour guide in Thailand may adapt itineraries for visitors observing Ramadan at saka yung mga may diet na vegetarian. Okay? Tourism professional must also be aware of global trends such as yung ecotourism, yung digital nomadism, and tailor services accordingly. Tourism is all about every place we can reach on Earth. Tourism isn't limited by borders. It includes well-known cities, hidden villages, remote nature spots, and everything in between. Tourists now can explore yung sa Antarctica, 'di ba? May tours na papunta doon na dati restricted 'yon. Guided cruise siya, pero inaalaw lang 'to para doon sa mga scientists, hindi naman sa lahat, okay? Remote locations like Bhutan, Iceland's highlands, and Amazon rainforests are now popular thanks to better accessibility and media exposure. Travel blogs and social media bring lesser known destination into a spotlight, spreading tourism interest more evenly. Then tourism has no boundaries. Tourism does not discriminate. Tourism does not hate. Tourism does not judge. Tourism embraces people of all races, religion, ages, sexual orientations, and abilities. It rooted in curiosity, openness, and respect. So yung katulad ng accessible tourism ensures people with disabilities, 'di ba? Ngayon kino-consider na natin yung mga places, tourist spots na meron na silang ramp para hindi na mag-stairs yung mga disabled. Tapos may mga like for example yung Rome, 'di ba? Wheelchair friendly tour na siya. LGBTQ plus travel groups offer safe travel experiences in destination known for their inclusivity. Yung halal tourism, ito yung mga nagkikater ng mga Muslim travelers with food and prayer-friendly accommodation. So, available yung mga facilities for prayer. So, number two, become a natural hero. Traveling and connecting with different culture broaden our perspective. We gain understanding, empathy, and appreciation for diversity. A Filipino traveler in Japan learns the value of punctuality and the beauty of minimalist aesthetics. Experiencing Moroccan hospitality or Indian festivals teaches the joy of different customs and tradition. This part of messages, openness, and curiosity, vital traits in tourism and global citizen. But it's even more awesome when you become a master of your own, right? Yung ikaw mismo, alam mo ang tungkol sa Pilipinas or mga Pilipino. Be a proud Filipino. While exploring other cultures is enriching, knowing and being proud of your own heritage is even more powerful. Mastery of your culture means understanding your language, traditions, history, and values deeply. Promoting, like for example, no, yung pinopromote mo yung Filipino festivals like Sinulog or Kadayawan or International Tourist. O kayo, pag nagtanong sila kung ano yung mga festivals dito sa Bacolor, 'di ba? Meron tayo ditong Makatapak Festival kasi nag-aaral kayo dito sa Bacolor. Basically, as hospitality or tourism students, you should know kung ano yung local festivals dun sa lugar kung saan kayo nag-aaral. Ano yung mga churches, 'di ba? Yan, miraculous yung sa Kabetikan, yung Our Lady of Lourdes. Tapos yan, yung Second Church, yung San Guillermo. So, dapat may alam kayo tungkol doon kasi what if bigla kayong tinanong? Tapos nakakahiya galing nasa hospitality and tourism industry tayo, yung sariling atin hindi natin alam. No, understanding the significance of baybayin, yung ating salita, the pre-colonial script of the Philippines. Sharing yung Filipino cuisine like adobo, sinigang, kare-kare, halo-halo with pride during international gatherings. You can make kasi available na yung mga ingredients natin around the world. So, you can also prepare, make them taste it para at least they will be curious and be aware about our culture. This cultivates cultural confidence, which allows you to represent your identity well on the global stage. Be proud of your past, be proud of your present, and more importantly, always hopeful about your future. This is a call for cultural and personal resilience. Pride in history means recognizing the struggle and achievement of Filipinos, how they fought for our freedom, how other nationality contributed in our culture right now, di ba? The pre-colonial civilization, the fighting for independence, and more innovations. Ano yung mga example nito? Honoring heroes like Jose Rizal, Gabriel Silang, Bonifacio, celebrating present achievements of Filipinos in arts. Yan, yung mga famous international sa sports natin, di ba? Si Yala, di ba? Ngayon sa tennis, talagang sumisikat siya. So we should know those famous mga heroes natin, no? Mga uh, present heroes natin. Looking forward with hope, believing in potential of Filipino youth, sustainable tourism, and national progress. Number three, initiate and participate in diversity programs. Diversity programs are initiatives designed to promote understanding, respect, and inclusion among employees, guests, and partners from various backgrounds. So, ano yung mga example ng diversity programs? Yung language training, staff learning basic greetings in Korean, Arabic, Spanish, to better welcome international guests. Kasi pag narinig nila yung greetings, iba kaya tinuturuan ko kayo ng iba't ibang greetings para at least magamit nyo yun sa industry. Ah, pero pwede siyang, yung nafe-feel nung mga guests nyo na talagang gustong-gusto niya sila dun sa property kung saan kayo nag-work. Kasi imagine mo, pinag-aralan niyo yung language nila. just to make them feel comfortable. Cultural awareness workshop, training about Ramadan practices, so hotels know how to cater Muslim guests during fasting hours, understanding the importance of tipping in the US versus countries where tipping is not common. Okay? So, wag nating i-generalize. Minsan naman merong mga countries na akala natin hindi sila nagtitip, sila pa yung mas generous. Celebration of global festivals, hotels hosting events for Diwali, Lunar New Year, or Eid to make guests feel welcome. Lalo na pag maramihan yung booking kasi minsan may mga corporate booking tayo na almost more than half of the property na occupy nila. So, pwede yung hotel mag-organize siya ng isang festivals, no? Wherein niluluto nila doon yung mga pagkain ng ating mga guests. So, kung inas nila kayo na mag-perform ng dance or ano, join, di ba? Hindi mo alam kung ano yung impact dun. Malay mo, later on, makapag-asawa ka ng tao na taga dun. At least, aware ka na about their culture. Yan. Then, resorts decorating for Christmas, Hanukkah, Chinese New Year with appropriate respect. Inclusive hiring practices, employing people from diverse background, and giving opportunities to the underrepresented communities, ensuring policies support LGBTQ plus employees, people with disabilities, and or mga religious minorities. Ano yung benefit ng meron kayong, kasi hindi natin maiwasan. Like for me, hindi ko ine-expect na mag-work ako sa HR, di ba? Malay nyo, kayo din. Pwede naman yon sa ibang bansa, hindi naman nila na ano yung mga psychologist lang yung nasa HR. Basta may experience ka and you know how yung mga basic na trabaho, office work, they will hire you. So, ano ba yung benefit kapag nag-initiate kayo ng diversity programs? Better customer service, understanding guest backgrounds lead to more personalized and respectful service. Stronger team collaboration. Staff from different backgrounds bring new ideas, perspective, and creativity. Positive brand image. Companies known for diversity and inclusion attract more, hindi lang customer, kung hindi mga talents or mga cream of the crop na mga graduates, di ba? Mas gusto nila yung marami silang natututunan kasi diversity yung inyong company. Cultural intelligence, employees become more sensitive and adaptable when dealing with people from all over the world. Okay. So number 4, adopt one diversity. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Having general knowledge of all diversity is essential. In tourism and hospitality, professionals should be familiar with a wide range of cultures, religions, traditions, and identifies to serve guests respectfully and effectively. Adopting one diversity as your own, meaning going deeper. This is about developing strong connection, appreciation, and even more advocacy for one particular culture group. Not in a superficial way, but with respect and understanding. Imagine a front desk asked to welcome 5 different continents in a single day. You will, if you work in Singapore or Dubai, you will encounter maybe hundreds of nationality in one day, especially kung merong mga conferences, no? International conferences, may mga sports event, yan, mga Olympics. Knowing basic etiquette, dining customs, greetings, or cultural sensitivities can prevent misunderstanding and create a welcome atmosphere. So, knowing to offer vegetarian options sa inyong food, tulad sa atin, sinabi, kaya hindi tayo masyadong makapag-cater sa ASEAN kasi yung halal food, hindi pa tayo ganun hindi pa ganun kadami, lalo na dito sa Pampanga, no? Bibihira lang yung restaurants na talagang halal. So, saan natin sila papakainin? Then, being aware of some cultures prefers less physical contacts, no handshake, no, may distance, pakikipag-usap sa kanila. Understanding that certain cultures value formality and hierarchy, while others are more casual. So, yung napag-usapan natin, di ba? May mga countries na talagang kailangan, sir, ma'am, yung full respect mo, kulang na lang mag-bow ka na sobrang baba para lang mapakita natin yung respect. Yung iba naman, they prefer being casual, informal, mas gusto nila yon. So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng adopt one diversity? This means going beyond surface knowledge. You don't just learn about the culture, you live with it, support it, and share it. Ano yung mga example natin? A Filipino tour guide who falls in love with Japanese culture might study the language, understand traditional customs like tea ceremonies, and even organize Japan team events or tour. A hotel manager in Dubai might adopt disability inclusion as their cause, avoiding advocating for better accessibility in tourism and understanding lived experience of guests with disabilities. A chef may specialize vegan cooking, learning everything about plant-based tradition in different countries and championing sustainability. So, bakit ba important 'to? Kasi you become a bridge, 'no? Kung, diversity champion ka, nagiging bridge ka ng mga culture. Instead na ikaw yung maging reason to divide yung inyong grupo, ikaw yung mag-unify, 'no? Bring depth to your interactions and service. Nagiging mas personalized siya. Mas nagiging binibigyan mo na siya ng importance yung either yung colleague mo yan or yung guest mo yan or kung sino man yung makakasalamuha mo kasi you know about their culture. You know about those people, no? You help educate others and promote inclusion from place of passion. So, diversity champion, ang ibig lang sabihin, by living all of the above, yung nabanggit ko na apat na yon, you you transition from being a tourism worker to being a leader of change, someone who influence others, shape inclusive experiences, and set the standards in the industry. Tandaan nyo, a diversity champion is not just someone who learns, it's someone who leads, someone who celebrates culture and uplifts others and uses their platform to build bridges in a beautiful, diverse world. Diba? Napakaganda niya na kayo yung reason kung bakit lahat masaya, kayo yung reason bakit lahat included sa inyong grupo. Okay, so that ends the chapter Becoming Diversity Champion. So, thank you guys.